Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing HCF tips for beginners, episode number 1 of about a series of 10 videos. So you're going to kind of see some PvP in the background, but we're going to be going over some tips for HCF for beginners because some people just haven't ever played it before and they want to get into playing and they haven't been able to play and they just kind of like, well, that'd be interesting to play. So yeah, here we go. Here's my tips for HCF beginners. So the first tip is that it's not easy. It's going to be hard to play and that kind of stuff. It's not like factions where you do /shop/spawn and you can automatically go somewhere and then you'll be safe. So that's my first tip for beginners, is you have to be able to know that it's gonna be a challenge for you, and that you have to understand that it's gonna be hard for you to do stuff for the first time, because you're going to learn all the crafting recipes. You're going to have to learn how to do this, you're going to learn how to do that, and you're just going to have to learn like basic tips. Like you can watch these videos and these will be good for you. So you just have to remember that it's going to be kind of hard for you because not everyone can be the best, not everyone knows what they're doing. So just remember, it's going to be kind of hard, just like trying something new. Like when you start factions or any other thing, it's going to be hard. So my next tip I'm going to go into is knowing what you're going to do for SOTW. So you're going to want to be planning ahead of what you're going to want to do. So you have to have a plan for what your base is going to look like, have a plan for what faction you're going to, because if you don't, you're just going to be confused, and it's going to be, trust me, it's going to be a struggle. And I learned that from the past. You always have to be ready, because you never know what's going to come out at you. So if you know what you're going to do, then you're going to be pretty set for the map, and you might even be the top player on the map. So that's my next tip. My next tip, my third tip, I'm going to be doing about 5 tips an episode, so it's not too long, but also it just gives you enough. My next tip is that you have to know, you have to be kind of good at PvP, because the whole entire game is based on PvP. I'm not saying that you have to be good at PvP, but it's most likely that you should be. Like, I kind of suck at PvP. But there's other methods you can do, like what I do, solo series. You can make your base, you can work, you can grind it out, and you can be part of different people's factions. But usually you want to have a little good sense of PvP, because if you don't, then it's going to be really rough for you, because you're going to get knocked around, and it's not going to be that hard. It's going to be kind of hard to get into new factions, because they're going to want you to be able to PvP. And so, yeah, so I would just practice your skills, like what I'm doing. I practice PvP all the time. Not all the time, but like I try to whenever I can. And it just helps, because eventually you'll become better and you'll be able to do things like this guy. He rocks me. So yeah, that was my third tip. My fourth tip for you guys is to know some crafting recipes, and just know the basic crafting recipes. You gotta know how to make speed and health potions, because you can't just go to the /shop and buy them from there. You gotta kind of know what the crafting recipes are, or how to use brewers and all that kind of stuff. So you guys should go learn how to use them. If you don't, you should go watch a YouTube video, not a YouTube video, but go on your phone, get the app for crafting recipes and all those recipes, because you will need it. You're not going to remember all of them. I don't even remember all of them. Like with health potions, I totally still don't know. I know it's something with bottles. But yeah, that's my kind of third tip. You just kind of want to know the crafting recipes for things and understand that it's not the easiest thing in the world to memorize them all. So that's my fourth tip. So my last tip is going to be, I want to usually make these tips the last tip be ooh, that's a good tip. But my last tip is going to be, you should know some basic HCF traps, because you're going to want to be able to know, not just know how to build traps, to know when you're going to get into a trap. So if someone has a giant faller, you're going to be like, hey, that's a faller, I'm not going to go in it because I'm going to die if I go in that. So you just got to know that. So hope you guys enjoy. I'm not enjoy, but yeah, just hope you guys know that. I'm going to probably die here. And yeah, so memorize. You're just going to remember to think about, okay, this is a trap, I got to remember not to go in it. And you also need to remember how to build traps as well, because if you don't know how to build them, then sometimes it's going to be hard for you to get people to come to your base and you killing them. So yeah, that was my last tip for you guys. This is gonna be if you guys want this to be a daily episode, I kind of like it, or a, not daily, but I mean overall a series. I can do that for tips for beginners, that kind of stuff. So yeah, those are my 5 tips for today. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment. I am doing a giveaway. It's gonna last till Friday. So Friday, don't know what the date is. I can't really look right now because I'm doing PvP stuff. But yeah. the link to the video will be in the description if you guys want to check it out. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all later.